everyone. Welcome to week 2 of our cable collection crochet along. That's a tongue twister. we get talking about crochet cable collection, but we're working this week on Brianna's Infinity Floor Poof.
Yeah.
So she goes through in detail the Infinity cable, and I'm excited to learn this cable. I'd love to know if anyone started it yet and what they think. But Brianna, you can kind of take it off and explain maybe a little bit about your cabling pattern this week.
Yeah, I just put in the comments, if you're joining us for the first time and you're not sure what we're talking about and you want to quickly grab some more information, click that link, because if you keep scrolling down, we have so much information on that page that talks about this whole event if you want to jump right there right off the bat. But what we're going to focus on today is week 2. So we have a 4-week crochet along, and week 2 is all about the crochet poof. I have it right here. I have the smaller one and the bigger one. So I did a floor poof, which is great, but I also have it double as a dog bed. So if you're a pet lover, cats, dogs, they will love it. So I put a cable down the front and some simple cables on the side. Now, what's unique about the Infinity crochet is we're not skipping any stitches ever. We're working all the background stitches, so your background stitch count will remain the same for every single row. And when we do the front post stitches, they work around each other and we don't skip the stitch behind, which makes them really pop up from the fabric on the front. I did this in an intro way to where all your crosses are easy. I think we all know, if we've ever tried cables before, that doing this type of cross is easier than having it angled the other way. Instead of working under and behind stitches, we're always working over stitches. If it's your first time cabling, that's a great way. Not that the other way is too scary, right? Right, ladies? It's not scary.
Well, it's not. It's not, because they've got to do it next week for mine, so it's not.
Woo! Yes. All right, do this, and then you'll have Hannah's down totally. Oh my gosh, we have some hello from Florida. Hello from Scotland. Hello, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us today. This is so much fun. So Marley Bird's going to be joining us hopefully in a minute here. I know we were all kind of grabbing lunch. Well, not Hannah. Hannah's grabbing dinner.
I've just had dinner.
That's right.
But I can't wait for her to join us, because if you are here, you have to wait for Marley, because we have a really cool story to tell you that happened yesterday.
Yeah.
Random. So hopefully she joins us really soon as she's finished with lunch, because we're gonna go over that. It's super fun. I think it's totally incredible. Good morning, Mariana. Oh, thank you so much for joining us, everybody. So this is not our first rodeo at doing these crochet alongs. We've done a couple before. We love it. I know these ladies love joining me each time, and we love when you join us, because we feel like crocheting with friends is so much more fun. I enjoy it. I know everyone else enjoys it, and it's fun to work on the same project. If you've never joined a crochet along, really, it's simple. You're simply going to pick up your yarn, pick up your hook, and we're all going to work on the same project around the same time. Is there a deadline? No. Is it a race? No. Can you do whatever you want to do at any time? Yes. All we ask is that you share your photos so we can all ooh and ah over yarn choices, in progress pics. This last week, we worked on Michelle's Celtic Weave basket. Absolutely adorable. The photos are so much fun. Every single time one pops up in my feed, I just feel such joy. It's not even my pattern, but I feel such joy that people are doing the same project with us. And I love seeing all the yarn choices.
Yeah, it was exciting to see all the different yarns that people chose for the baskets, and they all turned out beautiful. So it was so nice to see everyone posting pictures in my community group, and even in some of your groups as well, ladies. And it's okay. You can post in any of our groups, is fine. We're just excited to see your spin on our designs and have you enjoy making cables. I know some people were really intimidated by the Celtic weave, but they pulled it off successfully and did a really great job.
Did. And speaking of taking your own spin, I wasn't able to get on the live last week. I had a cold and I sounded awful and I looked awful. But I did hear that, Michelle, you were talking about how you could have used more than one color. And then somebody did.
We did, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I saw that. It looks so cool.
So amazing.
It was really cool. And she ended up making it as a little cover for she used a glass and then put her crochet hooks in it, and it was so cute. So just like different unique things. There was another girl that did for her makeup brushes in her bathroom, and that was
really
that was a really cute idea as well. So it's
so
fun.
Awesome.
We love to see what you guys do with our patterns. It's so exciting.
It's the best. Oh, we got UK. We got a lot of different.
So
From
many
Florida. I love
people.
when people say they're from Florida. I'm from Florida. If you haven't met me, so
Well, I
Sunshine
saw someone
State.
near Toronto. I'm not far from Toronto, so that was exciting. Somebody in my neck of the woods.
Yeah, we got someone on here from Florida that's thanking Marley. I love that we have so many people joining us today. If you're on Marley's channel right now, she's going to be joining us very soon. I know we took over, but it's okay
How
because
dare
she's
we.
our best friend. Hey, Marley, we're on your channel. You might want to get here before we say bad stuff. No, I'm just kidding.
And
I
saw, Brianna, there's 2 or 3 people already in the chat that are saying that they've already started your pattern. They've already started their tops and bottoms.
Marley!
So there she is.
I've been here for a couple minutes, but I was like,
oh, we're running
no,
into
it's totally okay. I looked at the time and I was like, crap.
We were going to say some really bad stuff on your channel, but then we're like, no, we probably shouldn't.
Yeah.
Now that Marley's here, I know you've been waiting because I said this with such suspense. We have a story for you. Marley has a story for you that we all were flipping out about. What happened, Marley? What happened yesterday?
Do you guys have the picture? Like, I have it on my phone. So I don't know. I swear, first off, I'm not wearing the same shirt every week or every time you see me. I have like 6 of these. It's like become my uniform because I feel like I'm at a track meet all the time. Because if you don't know, part of the reason I stopped traveling to teach and stuff for knitting and crochet is I took a step back and I accepted a position as an assistant track coach at my kids' local high school. So I am a track and field shot put and discus coach at Hamilton Southeastern High School. Go Royals. So yesterday was our conference meet at Fisher's High School. So as we got there, my son and I were walking in, and the lady who was at the gate to essentially gate check to make sure you had your tickets and stuff was there. And she was crocheting. And so she was like, do you have a ticket? And I said, nope, I'm the coach. And she goes, oh, okay. And I said, I love what you're crocheting. Like, I didn't really look too much. I was like, oh, she's crocheting. And I said, that's what I do for a living. She goes, you do? What is your website? Now, mind you, I had my sunglasses on. I don't remember if it was these ones or my other ones, but just to give you like an idea, like I essentially look like this, right? Like this is where I look. And she goes, do you have a website? So, well, yeah. Said, I'm Marley Bird. She was like, oh, I'm doing your crochet along. And I was like, what? And I looked down.
I can't.
And it's Michelle's basket. I was like, oh. And so I was like, that's so cool. So we talked a little bit and we took a picture. And I'm sorry, I've already forgotten her name because yesterday was kind of crazy.
So excited.
But,
it's like, I know there's so many, there's, just so everyone knows, hundreds upon hundreds of people have joined this event. Look at that.
Oh,
Isn't that so fun? And we know people from all over the world join us, but I swear we don't leave the house all that much. So when we run into you in the wild, it's like finding a rare species to me. I'm like, what?
And I know 2-color cable. So she was making it 2 colors.
It's amazing.
So she also was doing 2 colors.
Yeah, she's a big fan of Michelle's work for sure. Like big fan.
Yeah, she's messaged me several times. I think it's Vanilla. I'm not sure. I need to find her message just to make sure I'm not, and I probably am not going to pronounce it right. But yeah, she's messaged me a lot.
She told me, and I feel bad I forgot.
We had to give her a huge shout out because, like, what is the chance?
And like, the minute I left her, I was like, first I had to go to the bathroom beforehand. Yeah. And then I really, I was so excited. I was like, I gotta go to the bathroom. As I'm walking to the bathroom, like speed walking, I was texting you guys like, you're never gonna believe what just happened.
It's like, no way. That is so cool. And so but since we don't run into you every single day, I would love to. Oh my gosh, that'd be amazing to run into everybody in person working on this project. Since we are so often far away and spread out all over the world, we need you to post your pictures because we get the same amount of joy every time it pops up on our feed, and it makes us feel so connected together as a really awesome community of crocheters and knitters. It's awesome. I love it. Yeah, I don't even care what you're making. Just post whatever you're making.
just share. Share
whatever you're working with.
We have a show from Mexico here too. I guess it's Mother's Day in Mexico.
Happy Mother's Day.
And happy Mother's Day to everyone this last Sunday. And then Hannah, I did not know this. You have a different day for Mother's Day.
Yes, our Mother's Day is in March.
Fascinating. I didn't know I didn't know that.
Yeah,
No, you probably, yeah. Who
That's
knows?
awesome.
We do things really strangely over here.
I love
Really
to hear it
strangely.
though. I love I'm like, oh, I didn't know that. So yarn, Marley, I don't know if you remember. I thought you had mentioned you guessed what yarn she was using for Michelle's basket yesterday.
No.
No.
I don't
Okay. I thought it
know.
looked well, no, I'm not gonna guess because I'll probably be wrong.
It's a blur.
Yeah.
A lot happened at the meet yesterday, you guys. So
Yes.
it's a blur.
So speaking of yarn, though, we chose for this project, a lot of us chose to go with the We Crochet Billow, which is a bulky weight. It's a thick and thin, so it has a bit of a different dimension to it. As you pull out the strand, it'll kind of go a little bit thicker and a little bit thinner. And this is a cotton yarn, great for home decor pieces. I am from Florida, so I love anything with cotton. It's something I tend to also wear. I know a lot of people don't wear cotton, but I do. I'm in Florida. It just feels better when you've got all that humidity. And for home decor, this is great. However, we have seen so many fabulous yarn substitutes because we love when people use what's in their stash. They happen to find something on sale at the store. Go for it. I think all of us collectively would agree that if we were making a garment, we would be a bit more sticky on the rules for substitutes. We'd be like, we got sizing going on. We need you to gauge, swatch. We need you to make sure that substitute yarn works. But with home decor, I'm going to tell you, I think all of us are a little bit more flexible because it's more about, like, for my poof and for, I know, Michelle's basket, it's a little bit more about making sure the fabric is just tighter so that nothing comes through. So for these, especially the way the cables are done, I actually have little beans inside here, those little light, fluffy, plasticky, styrofoamy beans.
Yeah.
And they don't pop out because that's such a nice texture with this yarn is such a tight fabric. So with home decor, it's more about making sure if you're doing a basket, it's standing up. Whether you adjust your crochet hook, it might adjust the size of the basket, but it's like home decor. That's like great. You can usually always find like a plant holder or something to stick in. If you want to use it like for makeup brush or pencil holder, or if it comes out really big, you can use it for I made one for my dog toys because I love dog toys. And then the other thing I want to talk about really quick, since this is the week for the poof, is if you are like me, you are always looking for storage solutions to hide everything you don't want your neighbors to see when they pop in. My house is constantly full of clutter. I'd like to blame my children, but I think we all know, like, we all can get a little bit unorganized. So I did a zipper on the bottom of this, and I show you how to do that in the video. You're just going to hand stitch on a zipper. That way that this can be undone and unzipped, which means you can shove all your kids' stuffed animals in there, because that's what I'm going to do.
Love that.
My sons, for some reason, I'm not going to call it bribery per se, but I would give them motivation to go with me to the craft store from the time they were itty bitty. So now they're 8 and 10. So we're talking like itty bitty. And both of my craft stores sell those little Beanie Boo thingies. They own them all, I swear. Like, if they were good at the craft store, they got to go choose one of those beanie tiny things with the really big eyes. And now, like, they can't find one they don't own. They have so many, and they're cute and they're adorable, but they are all over the place constantly. And I'm gonna stuff this full of those, because then I have not only like a comfy place to kick up my feet, but also I can store all their Beanie Boos, and then if they want them, they can just unzip them, play with them, and shove them right back. I'm all about multi-purpose.
We have a comment here, Brianna, that she was thinking about you hiding. She thought you were going to hide your stash in there from.
That is also brilliant. That is brilliant. That is
perfect yarn storage. I think I would have to make my jumbo size though, right?
Right.
Jumbo size.
Like an entire huge beanbag.
Yeah.
So yeah, I love it. And Marley,
I was going to ask Brianna. I was going to ask you though. Oh my gosh, because my boys are 2 and 5. Are you seriously telling me that yours are 8 and 10 and they still haven't like destashed their toys?
No,
please
not
tell
those.
me, please.
I know there's some things they've gotten rid of, some like like the toddler toys, but for some reason when it comes to these they love stuffed animals still, and like now they have more like Minecraft stuffed animals and Batman and stuff like that, but I cannot get them to get rid of all the ones they've collected to this point. They are just like, it's a no-go. I can go through some of their toys. Yeah, I can go through some of their toys and they're like, yeah, I don't care about that. Yeah, I don't care about that. I had tried again and again a line of all their like huge amount of stuffed animals, and we cannot get them to get rid of one. I kind of have to just take some and have them disappear sometimes that I think they won't notice.
Yeah.
But the Beanie Boos they would notice for sure, which is
Mhm.
crazy because I almost have fond memories of that. I probably spent a ton of money on them, but I use the craft store coupon. It's fine. But like every time we go to the store,
Probably 30,000. Have you seen that TikTok that's going?
right? Probably
30,000.
not many.
Probably about
Not that
30,000.
much. Yeah, it's just I think I always wanted my kids. I wanted to have a good time at the craft store. I think everyone here can relate to that. It is a happy place. It is less happy if you have a screaming toddler. It just is. And if any of you bring your babies or your toddlers to the craft store and they're fussing and whining and crying in the aisle, I just want you to know I don't care. I think it's totally fine. I feel you. I have been there. I kind of chuckle and smile just because that was me not too long ago. Hold your head high, take a deep breath. This is the place to have a tantrum. It's fine. And someday your child will be fine in the craft store. I mean, they follow me around now and they grumble, but they're like, when are you
Oliver
going
did
to
it
take what you
recently.
want? Yeah.
Yeah, Oliver did it recently, and he just laid on the floor and he just shouted, "I am having a strop." Like
Yeah.
it's two. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
you do that.
You do it. You do it. You just keep looking at the yarn and just ignore it. It's fine. Nobody cares. It's totally cool. Oh, Marley, do you take your pup ever out to the craft store?
She's like pushing me away from the desk.
She's like,
She's
no.
like, stop,
I know,
Mom,
so this
stop.
girl, she's like, it's okay. Come here. Okay.
She's like,
Here
I
we are.
need to
You
be
guys
on
hear
the
me like my
block.
microphone fell and everything.
Usually one of your puppies, Brianna. That's
Oh, Ollie, I might go get him in a minute. He's pretty cute.
yeah, he is. He's adorable.
He did some photography with my son, actually wearing this. This is the new sweater I came out with today, the sweater vest, and he is so freaking cute in photos. And I'm glad I did them. I kind of tortured my son a bit. Like it was kind of nice to have an excuse to do them because kids don't want to just be like, hey, I'll do photos today. But it helped to hand him a puppy because then he was like, I'll just hold my puppy and look cute and you can snap a few photos. Puppies make everything better.
They were really cute, Brianna. I was like,
and now I have photos because he's going to grow so fast. He's going to get bigger.
Not to mention, I'm really jealous that you got to work with that yarn and I haven't got my hands on it yet.
I know.
It is. I know it is nice. I actually already told We Crochet that this is the baby. I told them that they're going to have to ship me more because now I want to make a sweater for fall. Is it cool if we talk about that? I mean, We Crochet is our sponsor.
Well, because we should just talk
because
about
we're going to use this in the future for a crochet along. Yeah, y'all get ready because we're going to use this for a crochet along in the future. Just accept it. I mean, but this is their new yarn they just launched. It's called Heatherly. It comes in a sport weight and a worsted weight. When they asked me if I want to make something with it, I don't know if Caitlin implied that I was supposed to make a baby something, which I did. I told her I would do like a baby thing on film, but then I made one for my son that also fits me because I can wear some of his stuff. And awesome. I ended up sizing it clear up to men's 5X because why not? I know like online they're kind of pitching it as a baby yarn, but between us and everyone here looking at it in the world, I think it's not.
It's an everyone yarn.
Yeah, everyone, don't tell them I said this, but I think it's not a baby yarn, personally. It can be. The nice thing is it can be because it is softer. So this is a blend. So this is a 80% acrylic, 20% merino wool. So it's an acrylic that's softer with that merino for a baby, but it's still like durable. But I think I like to wear soft things.
For kids.
Yeah, I like to wear soft things too. The color line is incredible. You have to go check it out. I want the pink one for a sweater for fall.
And what's the washing? What's the washing instructions for that, Brianna?
So this one is, I think I saw online, it's hand wash, dry, flat. But I did see they mentioned that they had some of their testers wash it aggressively and it was fine. Oh. So I may try it. I may try with this because this does not fit me. So I could try with this and see what happens. I will say
with the dogs.
I didn't know that. Yeah, for the dogs. I didn't know the price point of this when I was working with it because I didn't have any. Other than the yarn label, I didn't have any information. And I kid you not, in my head, I was like, how much do you think this is going to cost? Because this is like 328 yards. In my head, I was like, minimally, maybe I'll get lucky and it's $10 a hank. It was what I was thinking, and I wouldn't have been shocked if it was like up to 15. You guys, the price on this, when I saw that, I was like, are you kidding? That's amazing. It's like, was it like $5.99 or something?
$5.99
Yeah,
US.
5 or 6,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then I was like, all right, I'm stocking up. That's amazing. That's amazing.
It's
So I
good.
want
It's
more.
always exciting. I get really excited when new yarns get released. It's just, it's a happy day. It's a happy
It is a happy day. You guys have to
Especially
grab
all
some
those
of it.
nice, soft, beautiful pastel colors are gorgeous. Yeah, someone else put here that pastel colors are forever, not just babies.
Yes,
Okay,
thank you.
Definitely.
Christina, thank you.
Okay, so we have
wait,
had a couple comments here about closed captions. Just
Do we
trying
have
to-
closed captions?
I don't know if there's something you can do, Brianna, to turn
It
them
was
on.
it
or-
was about my videos. It was in general. It was a
Okay.
general. I mentioned I was like, I have it enabled, like the automatic closed captioning enabled for all my
Oh.
videos.
I need
So
to do
I just mentioned, I was like, if there's a particular video that doesn't have it, let me know.
Yeah.
Because it's my understanding it's enabled for all of them.
Awesome.
Okay.
I need to make sure mine's like that too. I don't
Yeah.
see, this is it. We're using a new program today. I don't see a way to do, because that'd be cool if we could do live captions. I will research that.
Yeah.
I can't figure it out right now. Tammy says her granddaughter's graduating month and still collects stuffed animals. So yeah, I mean, I still love them too. Maybe I bought them for me as well and my children because they are so cute. Michelle, someone's working on your mauve duster cardigan. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. Michelle was working on it on one of our lives not too long ago. Really pretty.
The waffle. I always have awesome names, right? The waffle. The waffleicious.
The waffleicious.
Duster was the last one. The other one was the Movilus duster. I usually ask my audience for help with names, and they just do a really fun.
That's
they always
awesome.
give me fun suggestions, and I just can't help them.
As you can tell, since we get off topic all the time, we just like to talk about yarn and crochet, and like that's all we want to do. That's all we want to do. I love it so much. We hope you love it. I will mention
if they have suggestions for other crochet alongs they would like us to do, make sure you let us know. Because
what do you want to make? What do you want to learn to make? What scares you? What do you want to tackle? What do you want to like revisit? What's your most fun project to make? We're going to keep doing this because we love it so much. We love hanging out with you. And also, if you want to enter a giveaway, because we do have fabulous yarn, we are giving away this week on my blog. So if you jump over to my blog post, it's in the description. Enter the giveaway. We're doing a $20 gift card to We Crochet and the beautiful ebook. So if you're joining us, I know we've shown this poof because that's kind of what we're working on this week. Once again, no deadlines, keep it chill, do not stress, do not add extra stress to your plate. This is for fun. This is for you. We'll be doing Hannah's next week. We're highlighting Hannah's, and then the week after that, we're highlighting Marley's, and we did Michelle's last week. But we put together a gorgeous ebook that is only for purchase this month. The reason why is it takes a lot of behind the scenes house maintenance to keep something like that up and live. So it's only right now currently available for the month. And then we're just going to throw it back in the vault because we just can't keep maintaining it consistently. It takes a lot of work behind the scenes. So that's why we're really promoting it. If you want it, grab it. It's amazing. All 4 patterns are in there with some extras, extra little yarn like options and suggestions for colors. So I also want to give you, so we talked about Michelle's basket. Do you have it near you, Michelle, to kind of pop it up on the screen?
Yeah, it's back here on the floor. I'll grab it.
Yeah, I want to run through those. And then Hannah, Marley, I know you have your blanket there. Hannah, do you have your wall hanging or pillow close by?
Yeah, can you see it behind me?
Oh my gosh, yeah, right there in front of my face.
There.
There's
These
are the projects.
I have to hop off just
There's
for
my
1
wall
second,
hanging.
girls, but I'll be
Okay.
back.
Let me.
All right.
I think I have the cushion cover. I can come back as well. Hang on.
Oh, okay, everyone's leaving us now. Marley, throw that blanket up there again.
I'm here. Right.
Look at that. That is so stunning. So
I don't know where to
here's
put
what's
it.
so fun. See those popping cables on Marley's? She's also going to teach you a new way to do cables. It's just, I love how cables can be done in so many different ways. I love it.
Smooth
Oh, look at the back. No holes, y'all. Look at that beautiful back. So
Well, thank
gorgeous.
you.
Well, I also like it because, especially if you were to gift that to, I mean, I know a lot of people say a baby because they're little fingers and toes, but anybody, we all have fingers and toes. You're not going to get caught on the back of that. I love it.
Mhm.
I love it.
It's
There's
very
Hannah.
warm. It's very
Oh, I
warm.
love
I don't use a lot of cotton yarn.
It's nice. Yeah, it's a nice cotton.
Yeah, so here's
Look
my
at those projects.
Yeah.
I love it. Hannah's, I'm not gonna
My
lie,
favorite.
when I first saw yours, Hannah, it slightly terrified me. So I'm gonna do
And
it.
you literally said that, didn't you? You're like, I think that's too much. I was like, oh.
Gorgeous. I've just never seen a cable done that way.
No.
Look, I'm spinning my ends. It's corner to corner, but
Yeah.
that in itself isn't complicated. Like, you're literally just adding a stitch until you've got enough stitches, and then you take away a stitch, don't you? Like, it's no more complicated than that. But then, and your cable, once you've got it set, you've got a 9 cable in the middle and then the two 5s either side. Once you get into those, it's fine. Honestly,
I'm doing it. I'm doing it next week. I'm gonna make one of those squares at the very least. It's really
I
fun.
saw Hannah's. I was gonna say I saw Hannah's and I was like, oh, I gotta step up my game. I was like, oh, it's on. That's
Yeah.
how we're doing it. Okay, I see you.
sorry.
But I feel like I have to kind of, we keep telling people like this isn't hard. We're gonna walk you through it, and so I'm with everyone on this one. Hannah's been telling me like, oh no, it's fine. It's not hard. That I'm going to have to try yours next week because I myself have apprehensions. So if you're listening and watching this and you ever have apprehensions about cables, we do too. And I'm going to do it next week, and I'm super excited. I'm not scared because you're teaching it, so I know I'll be fine.
You'll be fine.
I'll be fine.
There's like the video for it is over an hour long, and it literally just shows you how to do the 20 row square. So I go so slowly in it.
Good.
Because I know it's tricky, because I know people are scared.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is the thing that we do have these step-by-step slow video tutorials. So I know if I follow Hannah's video that, I can get it. And I don't know if we mentioned, but these patterns are also all free on our blogs.
Yes.
So so if you don't, if you don't have the budget to purchase the ebook, that's okay. You can still take part in the crochet along. You can go to each of our blogs, and the patterns are free there to view on the blog. So, and then the YouTube
videos are linked there too. Yeah. The main thing is like, we love our community so much. We just want you to join in. Whatever it takes to get you to join in, we're willing to do. We'll do a tap dance. We'll have Hannah tell us again that her cables are not hard.
Honestly.
I love when designers tell me it's not hard.
Well, I'm going to put that to the test next week.
Yeah.
Oh, everyone's going to go mad at me, aren't they? Sorry.
No, I'm not even worried. Hannah's teaching it. We're totally fine. We're in good hands.
You'll be fine. There's someone asking, where can we find the ebook we bought? So when you purchase the ebook, you would have been emailed an invoice, and that invoice will have all your details on it. And in the bottom left-hand corner, it says access my purchases. If you click on access my purchases, that will open up a folder for you, which will have, because we haven't spoken about this either, have we? You will have the ebook, definitely, because you'll have bought that, but you also get the option to buy the Expand Your Crochet Patterns collection. So all of us are given 2 extra patterns, haven't we, towards another collection. So if you get completely hooked on cables, you can buy that as well. So if you bought that as well, you'll get links to both of those in your invoice. If you can't find your invoice, if it's gone missing, just email me at hannah@handjancrochet.com and I will sort you out. Don't worry.
Or you can even like throw us a message in our Facebook group. Like, we're here.
Anyway, just let us know.
Yeah, we're here. And that expanded collection is also only available to the end of the month. We've got some awesome patterns in there as well, because we know you're going to get hooked once you start. Like, cables are addicting, just like anything else.
Yeah, it's all addicting.
Yeah. Yes. I'm curious. So someone just says, I learn more by watching you, not good at following patterns. Here's what I'm going to say about that. This is why you're going to love us in our events, is we feel you. We all are very different designers, obviously, because we said, hey guys, let's do cables. And we each, not planned, did 4 very different techniques of cables. We rock. We're amazing together. We're all about teaching. And if you're ever going to join something, we really are the event to join. I am bragging a bit, but I can say it because I truly believe in us. We love different styles of learners, and that's something that we know very well. We know that not everyone learns the same way, which is why we like to give you a written pattern, and then we all have done videos. Marley's is going to come out the week of hers. Just a little visual for you to see if you get stuck on the written or go back and forth or use them together. And that's also why we're live today and why we're very present in our crochet groups. One of us may be sleeping, but someone's usually awake. We have amazing community groups, and we are here for questions. We're not just being like, hey, go do this and like, bye. No, that's not us. Yeah, have fun. We're here for you. We love when you triumph, and we are here when you feel like you're struggling, because we're going to get you to that triumph. We're going to move you there. It's going to happen. It might feel frustrating for sometimes. Yeah. Sometimes we all get stuck, but we're going to help you with any questions, any issues. I've been seeing so many amazing baskets. I've been seeing some poofs already. It's so exciting. I feel like I can never answer my own questions because somebody else does. Nobody needs me.
I know.
And that's
Do
what
not feel needed.
Community groups is that people are so willing to help. We have amazing groups, amazing people in our groups, and they're awesome. We love them.
They really are.
Help, yeah.
I'll see a question. I'll be like, oh, and I'm like going to respond and type, and I'm like, oh, someone answered. You don't need me. Okay, I'm here. Hi, hello. It's fun. I thought I had a question here. Can I scroll on these comments?
I don't know. I'm
yeah,
scared to touch the screen in case something goes wrong.
You can scroll on them?
Yeah, I can scroll them.
Smaller.
Maybe
like they're over on the
I can I can scroll on them over on the side, not as you can tell, guys, we're using a new platform.
All the way to the right.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And then I don't know about you guys, but like I have my YouTube open so I can see like the live chat that are just in there, so that way I can respond. I'm trying to respond,
Good
but
girl,
I can't manage to open up YouTube and Facebook to look at both. I'm like, okay,
over there.
Oh look, I think I can highlight comments. Ooh, look at that.
That's great.
All right, we love this question. Yes, you had to have it done by tomorrow. No, I'm just kidding. Never. There is never, ever a deadline or a timeline on crochet. I truly mean that for anything. But I'm saying that not just because of us and our, how we feel about it. We don't want to put extra pressure on you, but mainly we don't want you to put pressure on yourself. Crochet is a very meditative thing. And if you learned anything about meditation, it's a lifelong practice that you should never feel guilty about missing. It's something you might put down and then pick up again, guilt-free. There is no end to crochet. There's no deadline. It's when you're feeling it, pick it up. Let's go. If you're busy, don't feel guilty. We all get busy. It's fine. You'll pick it up when you're ready again. Mm-hmm. We all have things that like pop up. I mean, I have to host a wedding on Saturday. So I'm a little busy this week. Marley, she's got so much going on.
It's beautiful. It's,
yeah.
It's gorgeous. I have a hard time see, Brianna, you're in the warmth all the time. Here, it's hot and it's beautiful, and I just want to be outside.
I feel like
I'm having a hard time staying focused, girls. I'm having a hard time.
It's hard. No, I have a hard time. I want to be outside. I want to be in the pool. I want to be in the sun. Marley, do you have a question? Do you ever take your crochet with you or your knitting with you when you go do track stuff?
So I used to, but then I never get to it. Like it is so busy when I'm there. Like I'm going from one to the next, and because I'm the boys and the girls coach, like if they're both at the same meet, like I'm going from one event to the next, just back and forth constantly. So I have before, but then I never get to do it because it is so
people
crazy.
Are interrupting you, counting your stitches.
Right. But however, in college, that's when I learned to crochet, and I did take my crochet with me all the time, meets, and then when we would travel to different universities and such, I was always crocheting. So yeah, I used to do it all the time. But
that's awesome.
I don't know. I mean, for the most part, I'm a big proponent of taking your crochet or your knitting with you and having it with you at all times. Like I have, so I brought a backpack, it has all my crochet in it, and I just haven't been able to use it yet. But anyway,
and that's okay.
Very long.
You're busy.
Answer.
that's okay. You're busy. And we all are at times.
Yeah.
I don't want people to feel guilty about that. Take it with you. If you work on it, you great. If you don't, you don't. But every once in a while we find ourselves in a doctor's office that takes an extra hour and you're glad you brought it.
Mhm.
So just bring it.
Always.
Julia says she's working on the Inishmore, I hope I said that right, cable blanket using Karen Anniversary Cake and a triangle shawl using Destination Yarns. That's cool.
Cool.
I love that she got a jump start on that blanket. Please post a picture. I love in progress pictures too. Please post a picture.
I love
Hannah, we got
Julia.
one of your
Julia's
testers here.
amazing.
Oh, Judith. Hi,
Yeah,
Judith. She's
shout out.
awesome. She's absolutely awesome. Anything I need testing, she's like, yep, I'll do that.
That's awesome. Judith, I'm still learning too. I think we all are learning all the time. For sure. And then snag the ebook, Creations by Jax.
Yay.
Awesome. We're excited to have you join us. That's so fun. So before we get off this live, I am going to go get my puppy. I feel like we have to bring in Ollie. We have to introduce Ollie. I'm going to go get him. This is the thing. I'll be back.
Oh, Michelle, there's a question. Tammy's
There's a
asking,
question
is there a
for
good
the basket.
substitute?
So-
Yeah.
So if you don't want to use billow, you can. The video I did the baskets in Dishy cotton. But you could use any cotton yarn, like whatever you have in your stash. You can use. Honestly, like I like cotton for baskets, but you could use worsted weight. Follow my trick for how to triple it up to make super bulky, or you could even just use a super bulky weight yarn. I love Lion Brand Thick and Quick. Woolies Thick and
I've
Quick.
got some of that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good one. It would make a nice sturdy basket. I think the thing is about bulking it. To get a nice big basket like this, you want to bulk it up. But if you want to make a smaller one, then just use worsted weight with a smaller hook. And the girl that made the one for her hooks, I think she just used a 4mm crochet hook. So
Yeah, just make sure that fabric's tight.
yeah, so the
All right.
puppies are here.
So I think everyone's kind of met Luna.
Yay.
She's the one in the photo that's sitting on the Pouf. She loves it. She uses it as a dog bed. And then this other one is Ollie. He's newer. We've had him for about 3 weeks. He's a Shetland sheepdog, so they love each other. Luna thinks that Ollie is her baby, and I'm like, that's not your baby. He's much bigger than you already. He's a good puppy. So I had never had a Shetland sheepdog, but I heard so many good things, and I got one. I see why. I see why they're like potato chips. You just got to have many. I could see me having more in my lifetime. Easy. So easy. And I'll be honest, 2 has been easier than 1. They entertain each other. They play together. So yeah, Marlene, you got a new puppy this year too. I was jealous of your puppy, so I went and got one.
I was gonna say we both went to Disney and came home and got puppies. So yeah, I got Brie, which is short for brioche. So I have Pearl and Brioche and Penny and Lucy. Yes, that's 4 dogs. But Brioche and Pearl, they're actually sisters. They have the same mother, different dads. So I got them from the same breeder. They're fantastic. I love them. They're great.
Yeah. If you want to, if you're watching this and you want to post a picture of your buddy, please do. Because I think I know I love when people post pictures of their bearded dragons, like everything. I know so many of us do. He's hiding. He's tired. I know so many of us do have pets, and they're so much fun to craft with. I mean, I love when they'll come sit on if they wear each other out, especially Luna will come snuggle with me while I'm crafting. It's the world. I don't know how you get more peace than that. It is just so peaceful to crochet or knit with an animal, no matter if they're scaly or furry or what.
I love it.
It's the best.
Our dog is massive. She's about 30 kilos. So she snuggles. You cannot do any crochet if she snuggles on you. It's literally, she likes to come right up here as well. There's no chance. No crochet happens.
Yeah, that's this one. He's like, what are we doing? Oh no.
And I guess I'm the only cat lady here right now because I only have a cat.
You love your cat.
Yeah,
I love cats.
Whiskers is sweetie. Now the kids we do kind of want a dog, so I don't know. I'm always on the fence. So my brother-in-law has this little, it's like a miniature golden doodle, and his name's Gordon. And I met him on the weekend, and he was amazing.
Now you want one?
I'm now, and all the kids they want one. They're like, we need one like that, Mom.
So
I'm the worst.
Brie and Pearl are golden doodles, but they're not miniature. They're just golden doodles. I love them.
Yeah,
I
so
love it.
Gordon's just small. He was so cute though. Oh my goodness. And he just was having so much fun. Like he's about I think 6 or 7 months and he just loved all of the kids and all the excitement. He was just running around and so happy.
I'm taking a photo of this. Oh, she's stuck on.
But now my cat's really low maintenance, really easy to look after.
Yeah,
So
that's
kind of like that about him. He just does his own thing.
My little one just jumped up on the poof to lay down. I love her. I love that she loves my crochet. She's like, you made this for me, right?
I think Whispers would love one too because he loves my crochet blankets. He always
I
makes sure
think-
on them.
I know my sister kind of wants one of these. I'm tempted to take it to her house because I think her cat would love it too. Knox, he loves that type of stuff. He loves to just kind of curl up on. I mean, he curls up on anything. I feel like we should take a photo of everything he tries to sit on. Or cats are funny like that. Is yours, Michelle? Like you find him inside of a box or like up on a shelf or on top of the fridge?
No, he doesn't get up on stuff. I don't know. He mostly just sleeps on my bed or the lazy boy on the blanket. Usually there's a blanket on there. He cuddles up in that, but he is an indoor, right? So I don't know, maybe that, and he's older. The kitten, if any kittens come in the house, the strays, they're wild. So they get on everything, but Whiskers is so good. Yeah. He just lays on my bed, sleeps, or on the lazy boy. That's pretty much his spots.
That's so fun. Oh, I think we have a question. Okay. Did we answer this one yet?
Which one?
I can't see it.
It says, Hannah, I'm in the UK.
Oh.
What would you suggest? I'm thinking Erin.
Yeah, so I would, a cotton Aran would work really nicely. I would just pretend that's worsted if I was you. I don't think there's that much difference over here. So like a paint box, they do a really nice Aran and they have lovely colours. That would be 100% cotton, yeah.
Okay.
So Aran would work. And that's the good thing about all these projects. Like it doesn't matter if your blanket turns out slightly bigger than Marley's or smaller. Yeah. It doesn't matter if you're, even the squares for my, do you know what? Make the squares to the size that your yarn makes the squares and then add a bit of a border. Like I'm a one for like winging it. Don't tell anyone I said that, but add a bit, add some single crochet around the edge of it to make it the size of the pillow that you want it to be, or pretend that your wall hanging was always going to be that size. It really doesn't matter, does it? The main thing is that you learn how to make it, you make it, and then you share it with us, and then with whoever you want to give it to or your home. Be proud of what you make. That's the main thing.
For sure.
That was a funny answer for like what yarn.
No, it's a perfect answer. I love that we have. Well, this is why I love that we have people in different places, because we've got Hannah. She's all of our UK questions. And Michelle, she's all of our Canada questions, because I know it can be different getting yarn from different places. And I'm all about the path of least resistance. Like, let's just get yarn and let's have fun with it. Yeah. So let's just get the yarn the easiest way possible, for sure. Let's see. Oh, Crystal's Custom Crochet says beautiful patterns. Thank you, Crystal. We hope you all join us. I think we're going to wrap it up here for the day. Remember to click that link if you have any questions that we haven't covered, because there might be some we haven't about the event. Click on that link that's in here and hop on over to all that information. It has our blog listings. It has our yarn choices. It has our dates of when we are highlighting each pattern. Once again, you do not have to crochet an entire poof this week if you don't want to. If you want to save it for another day, that's fine. We're just here to inspire you to try cables, try one or all, or just do something that's in your not comfort zone. Actually, I don't think any of these should be in anyone's comfort zone. Step outside of it a little bit. It's not going to be scary. It's not going to be scary. So yeah, anything else? Did I miss anything, ladies?
I don't think so.
All right. Well, we're wishing you a happy Tuesday. We're going to be back again next week. We're going to be starting Hannah's. We're going to talk more about that. We'll see how I'm doing with it. I will come with my sample. I will come with any questions I have. So maybe we'll put Hannah in the hot seat a little bit.
Oh dear. Well, God, don't.
Join us next week. We'll see what happens.
I want to see you do different colors as well, Brianna.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I'm not going to lie. I kind of want to.
Yeah.
That is just so incredible.
I think I referenced you in my video anyway about, the Queen of Floats. So you'll be fine.
I think I can do it. I do. I may. I'm gonna go look through my yarn stash, and I feel like I kind of want to try that. Why not? Right? It'll be fun.
Yeah.
So yeah. Well, everyone, enjoy your week. Enjoy crocheting. Jump into our community groups. Post photos of your pets. Post photos of your yarn choices. Just post photos. It makes the world a happier place. I promise it truly does. There's already enough nasty in the world, so go ahead and like post all the good stuff. Just shove it out
Amen.
there.
Amen.
Yeah. All right. We will talk to you next week. Enjoy your week. Bye.
Bye.